What's up and welcome back. Today we're going for a test drive in a 1974 Ford Maverick. This one here's got a 302 under the hood. Nice and clean paint job. Be sure to watch the whole video here. We've got a section in here where I run over it with a camera and shine it on the undercarriage, light everything up for you, check all the chips and scratches, any little issues, and I point them all out, especially if you're interested in buying something like this. Be sure to check out maplemotors.com. I have financing, I have shipping available, and I have a little about me section that shows everything about us. We're a family-owned business, been here over 38 years. All right, guys, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Okay, guys, so we're gonna take off down the road. Anything I see, I will let you know. That's why I make these videos. Seatbelt's fighting me a little bit, but I got it. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can remember how to drive a 3 on the tree. This seatbelt is twisted and it's bothering me. I do not like that. Okay, I got him. But you gotta go all the way back. Put it in there. That'll be all right. Okay, so 3 on the tree. Should be pretty easy. Pull back in, come up second, down third. You got some dust landing on me. So there's our first gear coming out. Clutch is letting off right where it should be. It feels good, actually. Let's check these brakes before we get out of here. Stopping good. Just pop the clutch, you know, or floor it. No. Bit of a hesitation in there, wasn't missing or anything like that. I think it's just that old carburetor. But we're going straight as an arrow down the road. I'm not having any issues pulling. Steering is nice and tight. I mean, as soon as I turn, it turns. Speedometer is somewhat correct. I'd say we're running about 45. It's saying 50. Engine temperature, it wasn't 190 because I let it sit there and run for 10-15 minutes. Just checking, see if it's going to overheat or not. And right now it's coming down, it's like 180. Gas gauge is floating around, showing me it's working. Real simple gauge cluster here, not too much, not confusing. Signals popping up on the dash. Got a good sound. Got a bullet there. I like those bullets. Pops has actually got one of them. Fun to drive. Whoa, they got a huge bump in the road right there. Pull the steering wheel out of my hand. Alright, let's pull in here. I'm gonna get some outside shots. I'm also gonna shoot up under it. We're seeing everybody out today. And look below in the description if you want to see what I use to make these videos. Okay, guys, let's get these outside shots. First, I'm gonna do a little trick that I've been doing with y'all on tape. This handy dandy backpack, just like Blue's Clues. Open her up and get my light out. That's what I set up under the car. It's pretty cool, hyper tough. I actually went to Walmart and bought this. I think it was like 40 bucks or something. This is one of my favorite tools. Literally, set her on the ground. I'll pass by the camera, go both ways. And for right now, stretch her out, connect my phone to this GoPro, stick you on it. Check this out. Now watch it from inside here. Light you up. Okay, so far so good. Car's sitting right at 200. I've been flying by the camera and kind of revving it up a little bit. It's not going up any higher. It's doing good. Everything's good, but I think I need some deodorant. I noticed it's getting hot outside, and apparently I didn't put enough on today, so we're heading back to the lot. And I might even need a new shirt. I don't know. Keep that in mind. I do like the way this thing runs and dries, though. It's pretty fun. The 3 on the tree should still be a thing. That's cool. How cool would that be? Go get a new car. You're like, yeah, I want a manual. And they're like, you want it on the column or the floor? Bet you this car's pretty light too, being the small. We'll look that up when we get back and see how much it actually weighs. Stutters a little bit when you just mash into it. I'm trying to get it to do it. I was gonna give it one more good go, but we'll just have to cruise. Because we got 2 cops that'd love to give me a ticket for flying through there, wouldn't they? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe. I'm gonna grab something else today and we're gonna have a little fun. Thank y'all for riding with me. See you later. Okay, let's walk around this car. We're gonna point out any kind of chips, scratches, flaws, rust, anything that I see. That way you know exactly what you're buying before you get here. I do this with every car on the lot, and I have 100 detailed pictures of this one, inside out and underneath. So we're gonna get started here. We already got the trunk open. Let's go ahead and check it out. If you look around, it's got a decent seal around the trunk. This car used to be red. See all the little chips and imperfections where it's showing all the red. Go ahead and look in the trunk here. Pull the mat, see what we got going on underneath. I'll just yank it out, throw it on the ground. You do got some rust popping up around these edges. Probably had moisture in it at one time. It doesn't at the moment. We haven't had any crazy rain or anything come through since I've owned the car. Let's see, looks like a little hole down there in the corner. Got a little crack down in here. For the most part, it's decent. Trunk lid itself looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and throw this mat back in the trunk, all crazy like, because that's what I do. Oh, keep the dirt out. Coming down with the trunk lid. Make sure the keys are inside there. And there you are. And it's locked. I'm gonna shoot down these lower portions, come back midsection. You see it does have a few chips. Great tires on American Racing rims. Fairly new rims. Coming up over the rear fender. It's trying to rain on me. Hopefully we can beat it. Not too bad. You got a couple chips in the inner fender well there. There's a chip right here. Down in the corner, you've got a big chunk missing there. You can see right there in the front. Coming back this midsection. Missing your mirror. You can tell it's a cheaper paint job. You see all the orange peel running down the side of the car. And of course, when I feel it, it feels like it needs to be, what's it called? Clay bar. Do you hear that? You've got a chip right there in the middle of the door. You also got a couple chips on the edge here and there. Door handle has got some pitting popping up on it. Hit it with the right light, you can see it. You also got some pitting in the corner here on that chrome. Went around the back. Bumper's the same way. It's got pitting. It's got scratches and chips. Tail light's got overspray on the top. That should be able to clean up pretty easy. A little chip down there as well. Coming back over this top section here. Trim looks pretty good around the windshield. Good thing it stopped raining. Trying to get more done. You got a little spot there, indention in that pillar. Front windshield does have a big crack. Hey, somebody had an idea, didn't they? Top of this fender here has got some light cracks in the paint. Coming around the front bumper needs to be re-chromed or replaced. You can see there's a big chunk there missing. Inside here, you've got some chips popping up where the hood was been laid down. You can see a little bit of paint coming off there in the back. Coming down this side. Not too bad. See the paint chipping at the bottom, red coming back out. Small bubbles popping through right there in the corner. Coming up over the passenger rear. Back to midsection here. A few light scuffs that should buff out. Peering down into this paint looking for stuff. You got a little crack right there in your seal. Actually, I think it's made like that. You can see it up here too in the corners. You also got some holes where your mirror would be sitting. Overspray around on the trim that could be cleaned up with a light steel wool. It'll take care of that for you. You also got some pitting popping up on these corners from age. Same with the door handle. And right there you have a touch-up mark. Checking over the roof real quick. Right there on the trunk, it's got a little crack. And we'll check out the interior real quick and we're gonna call it on this one. So, opening the door up, buzzer works, door panel looks good. If you get real close, you can see a little bit of fading popping up on it. Not perfect. Weather stripping's decent. Checking out the bottom of the door, your jams. Never fails, somebody calls me. Carpet looks pretty good. You do got a big spot right here. Been patched up with some tape, you know. Gotta duck it, I guess, sometimes. Back seat. Get out of there, bag. Come on. Looks pretty good. I like the road map seats. That's different. Package tray. Looking up at the headliner. Headliner's in great shape. Got a hole right there though. That buzzer. Let's just start her up. Still buzzing at me. Let me shut the door. You can see there's a hole right up here. Stick my finger in. Checking over the dash. A little bit of a squeaky belt there. Dash pad's in good shape. Showing 82,000 miles on the dash. Gas gauge should be working. We'll check that. Blower motor is blowing on my feet and the dash right now. Temp gauge hasn't had time to come out. This is before the test drive, by the way. Okay, what about that horn? Y'all ready? Oh my God. It's a sad little Ooga horn. What? It wants to Ooga so bad. That's funny. All right. Good deal, guys. Smooth running motor. Like I said, it's cold still. Not much to squeak with that belt there, is it? You got 3 things hooked up. Quiet motor. Sharp looking hood. It's too heavy for me to do one-handed, so let's get this thing ready for the test drive and take off.